You're watching National MTV News. The Office of the Internal Revenue Commission is rolling out a general tax awareness program with the aim of strengthening partnership with taxpayers to improve compliance and revenue collection. The first day of the awareness today saw many participants from various SME platforms attending the awareness to broaden their understanding in terms of tax compliance and how to go about filling the forms. This awareness program will end on the 30th of this month in Port Moresby.
The 4 days awareness program, which commenced today, is aimed to educate and advocate to citizens who want to venture into business to better understand the process involved in paying tax to the government through the IRC. Most small and medium enterprises or any individuals who are trying to venture into business find tax compliance to be a very complex subject matter. This was highlighted by the IRC Commissioner, Sam Coim. Mr. Coim said many businesses in PNG find it hard to comply with tax obligations. In most cases, they find that many of the businesses are struggling to understand the complexity involved with complying to the tax obligations. He added that it's the compliance burden that scares taxpayers away from meeting tax obligations.
The businesses have the ability to afford a tax accountant to fill the tax returns and submit and all of these things. So sometimes it's the compliance burdens that scares a lot of taxpayers away from meeting their tax obligations. So what we've done so far is trying to reduce the compliance burden, especially for MSMEs and SMEs. So some of those products and packages will be discussed during this meeting.
Apart from the awareness program, the Commissioner has announced the finalization of Taxpayers' Information Toolkit, described as very comprehensive, to be distributed to help individuals to know how to file and pay tax to IRC. Mr. Coim further stated that the small business tax regime introduced by the Marape government is a very good product regime, specifically to attract those in the SME sector space whose turnover is below 60,000 kina. They can only pay 250 kina in a year and file 1 or 2 page return and file only once in a year compared to the previous regime.
It's a very good product, and if your turnover is above 60,000 but below 250,000, you file at least once in a quarter and 62 kina every quarter, thereabouts. So we are actually reducing the burden and making it very easy for budding and emerging businesses. Those Papua New Guineans out there who would like to venture into business, you don't need to be afraid.
Mr. Coim added that the IRC is reducing the burden and making it very easy for budding and emerging businesses out there who would like to venture into business. Sharon Engnui, National MTV News.